Hi, my name is Shivani Muthukumar, and this is my FBLA 2023 Coding and Programming event submission. For this event, I created an application called SchoolTrack. The usability of this application will be demonstrated later on in the video. SchoolTrack uses Java and the Spring Boot framework for the backend and Postgres as its relational database for storing data. The front end uses HTML and CSS. The time-leaf dependency was used to send data from the backend to the front end through the data model. The application jar is packaged with the Tomcat web server, and once the application is started, it can be run from localhost :8080. To be able to run this application, you must install Postgres for your device, install the latest version of Java for your device, download the jar file from my Google Drive project target folder, open the command line, go to the directory that holds the jar file, and run the program with the following command. And once the application is started, you can open a web browser and type in localhost :8080 to start the program. For the admin, the credentials to be able to log in are admin@comac.k12.ny.us, and the password is 1234. All of the files and Java code for SchoolTrack is located in this Google Drive folder. To be able to see the Java files, you have to go into Source, Main, Java, Com, FBLA, Event Tracker, and then here you can click on these folders to see all of the Java files that are in the student folder, all of the files that are in the event folder, and all of the Java files that are in the admin folder. To be able to see the HTML and CSS code, you have to go into Target, Classes, and then all of the HTML files will be in Templates, and all of the CSS files will be inside of Static, and then Styles. Now we can open a new tab and type in localhost :8080 to be able to view the application. The application takes you to the SchoolTrack student login page. If a student has an account, they can enter in through the login page, but if they enter in wrong information and try to log in, the program will tell the user that they have an incorrect email or password. If the student does not have an account, they can click on the Create New Account button. The program also tells the user if there are any required fields that they did not fill out yet. So we can fill in all of these fields, and there is a drop-down list to pick the grade, and right here for the email as they are registering, once they register, it has to be a Comac School District email so that only Comac students can have access to this application. So if a student tries to register with an email that isn't a Comac email, it will tell the user that that is an invalid email and prompt them to fill out the form again. So here it tells you that a valid email is required as example@comac.k12.ny.us. So we could say at comac.k12.ny.us, and I'm entering the password as SG1234. And now it allowed us to log in, and it took us to our student profile, where it tells us the name of the student, the student ID, the grade, and the total number of points they have. And here, there would be a table saying if they have attended any events, the date of that event, and the number of points, so that they could see where exactly all their points are coming from. Next, the student can click on the Events tab to see any upcoming events that are coming up soon. Most recent, we have the FBLA State Leadership Conference, which is 60 points, and it's on February 19th, and a little description about the event. Following, we also have other events that they could view the information about through this collapsible table, and these will only be events that are in the future, and past events will not show up here for the student. And there's a combination of sporting events and non-sporting events, such as basketball games, badminton games, and Spirit Day. The student can also click on the Prizes tab to see the different prizes that there are. The top point accumulation prize for each grade is Become Student Principal for a Whole Day, The random winner prize, if they have more than 30 points, is get school lunch free for 3 days. And the random winner prize, if they have less than 30 points, is a school cap free from the school store. And currently, since the admin has not selected winners, they are all stay tuned. So you have to wait for the admin to choose winners before it says any names. Next, we can go into the leaderboards to see all the other students and how many points they have and where you stand. So here in 10th grade, the account we just created has 0 points, but so does everybody else. These leaderboards also double as the reports, where you can see every student and the number of points that they have per grade. So each grade has a leaderboard/report where you could see all the information. Next, if we log out, there's also a tab here for the admin login. The admin credentials is admin@comac.k12.ny.us, and the password is 1234. Once we log in, it takes us to the admin profile. The admin profile says the admin's first name and last name, and there are 2 buttons here for choose winners and reset winners, so they can reset the winners every quarter and then choose again when they need to. In the admin's event page, they see every single event. The older events will be at the bottom and the new events will be at the top. It is also a similar collapsible table, and the admin also has the ability to create a new event. So if we were to create an event, we can say tennis match, Comac tennis match, and you can type in the number of points that the student would get if they attended this event, as well as the date by using a date picker. And you can also give the event location, Comac High School. And then once you add the event, it is now added to the event table for the admin and the student. Next, if the admin clicks on the attendance button, they are taken to the event check-in page for that event. Here, while the event is occurring, students can come in to check in, and they are able to be checked in through the use of checkboxes. You can check in multiple students at a time, as I will just check in a few here. And then you have to click Save Check-in once you are done. If more students show up late, you could click on the event check-in again, and you will only be able to check in students who did not check in before. The remaining students will change their status to checked in. And we can check in more students and save again. We can do this for every event. And this will update the points of each student as well. So now if we check in the leaderboards, people have more points as they were updated. I'm just going to give the student some extra points so that it can be at the top of the leaderboard. And the leaderboard is also updated as well, so that the top students with the most amount of points are at the top and it decreases. The prize page is the same for the admin as it is for the student, as well as the leaderboard pages. And now, once we go back into the student login event page, the student now sees that they have 594 points, and they are able to see which events that they attended. The student is also able to see the leaderboard, and now that they are now at the top. Additionally, that new event that was added is now also in the upcoming events table, so that they are able to see that is a new event that is upcoming. Now, if we log out and go back to the admin login, let's say it is time to finally choose our winners. We can utilize this choose winner button, and it gets the top point winner from each grade. As we know, in 10th grade, it was this same student, and we can double check that with the leaderboard. And all of these top winners will be having the most amount of points, and the random winner is a random winner, and they are able to go to the leaderboard and check the number of points that they have so they know which prize they are going to get. Now, if we log out, go back to the student, and log in, the student will now be able to see on the prizes page that they are a winner, and then they will come to the school store to claim their prize. And then they are able to log out. Thank you very much.